guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a flashback favorites. I have done a couple of these before. Basically, I'm looking back to my fall favorites of last year and I'm going to be talking about all the products and if I still love them or not. So if you're interested in that, keep watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's get into it. I was looking back at my videos from last year and I believe I ended up doing an August favorites and then an October favorites, but I missed September. So I went through August and October's list and I pulled all of the products out of my collection so that we can talk about them. So they're all sitting in front of me and yeah. Let's get into them one by one. I actually ended up wearing a few of them today so that I could kind of show you what they look like on. First up, from Origins, this is from the Dr. Wheel for Origins, or Weil, I don't know how you say it. It's the Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Treatment Lotion. I have gone through 3 of these now, and this one I believe has like half of it left. I use it every single night and I put a little bit, it's a complete liquid. It's like the consistency of water. So this is basically an essence. So I wash my face at night, I remove my makeup, then I wash my face, and then I put this on. I put a little bit of it on a cotton round and then rub it all over my face before I put my serum on. So this is amazing. I feel like it just really calms my skin down. The mushroom properties really help with redness and irritation, and I have naturally like red pigmentation on my skin. So this just really helps kind of like calm my skin down before I go to bed. I love this. I continue to use it all the time. So this was a really good favorites from last year that I still continue to love. There's actually quite a few products on here that I use on a very regular basis. Another one is from Vaseline. This is super random, but this is the Lip Therapy in the Cocoa Butter, and it just comes in this little tin. This actually lives in my nightstand, and I use it every single night. It's just like a regular tin of like Vaseline, and this just moisturizes your lips so wonderfully, and I use it before I go to bed just so that I can wake up and have like nice, like plump, supple feeling lips. I love this and I still use it all the time. Also, everything that I mentioned today will be listed down below in the bottom bar in case you're looking for it. Moving on, from Burberry, this is the Fresh Glow Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. This is the highlight that I have on today. I love this. This is in my top 2 highlighters. The Champagne Flash from Hourglass, the stick highlighter, is my #1, and this is my favorite powder highlight that I've ever used. The actual pattern that was imprinted in it is kind of disappearing, which is sad because when I got it, it was just the most beautiful thing and I didn't want to ruin it. But it is just the most gorgeous champagne shade. And I love that this can give you a really natural glowy look, but you can build it up if you're interested in that. But it is so beautiful. It's very finely milled, so it just kind of like smooths onto the skin really nicely. And I just love it. It's so buttery. So this is a splurge. I believe it's like $65 maybe. It's really expensive for one product, but if you are looking for a splurge item, this might be your guy. Okay, continuing on with face products, I have the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick, and this comes with this highlighting shade, which I have never used. And then it also comes with the contour side. I still really love this. This is in the shade Medium Tan, and I just like that this contour stick it's not so cool toned that you look dead. I need a more neutral shade when I'm contouring because I feel like a lot of the really cool tones just don't look good on my skin. So I really like this one, and I usually will just apply it straight to my face, but it blends out so easily. So you don't have those like really harsh lines. Basically, I'll put my foundation on and then I will put this on right where you would normally contour, just in the hollows of your cheekbones, on the sides of your forehead, and then on my chin line. I don't contour my nose personally, but if you do, you would put it there as well. And then I'll just use a sponge and blend it in, and it just blends beautifully. And it's not something that's really hard to use. It's very user-friendly. It's also very affordable because it's Wet n Wild, so it's a total win-win. Speaking of this sponge, this is my EcoTools Sponge, and I still use this every single day. It is my favorite sponge that I've ever used. I think it blends everything beautifully. I've gone through multiple of these, and I continue to use them, so this was one of my favorites, and it still is. Next up, from Becca, this is the Sunlit Bronzer in the shade Capri Coast. This is such a beautiful bronzer. I actually went through an entire one of these. I mentioned it in a couple of empties videos ago, but I purchased a new one. I just love this. I think it is so beautiful. It gives you just a little tiny bit of a sheen. So it gives you that nice healthy glow of your skin. You look nice and sun-kissed and bronzy. I am obsessed with this formula and I can't imagine not having it in my collection. Next is the EcoTools Full Powder Brush. A lot of times when I do my bronzer, this is the brush that I use. It does pick up quite a bit of product. It doesn't give you that sheer diffused look like the sheer powder brush does. I use both of these. Usually I'll use one or the other to apply my powder and my bronzer, but this is a really good one, especially if you have a bronzer that's not really pigmented. It'll kind of build up the color easily, but it's so big and fluffy that I love to do my bronzer with it. I'm still obsessed with this brush, and yeah. Another product from Origins is this from their GinZing line. This is the Refreshing Eye Cream to Brighten and Depuff. I still really love this as well. You just need the tiniest amount, and it has almost like a pearly look to it, but when you blend it under your eyes, it will just give you the most like brightened eye look, and it just kind of really wakes up your eyes. If you have puffy eyes or anything like that when you wake up, if you just dot this and blend it underneath, it kind of just like wakes up your skin, and it does have caffeine in it, I believe. Now that I'm saying that, I'm like, I don't want to like be on the record saying that if it doesn't actually. I'm pretty sure that it does. If not, I do know that the GinZing properties in it are also what wake up your skin. Either way, this smells delicious, and it really does help depuff your eyes and just kind of wake up your skin. Another product I've been through a million of is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. I use this almost every single day as well. I just really love this. It's an affordable setting spray. I'll do all of my face makeup and then I'll spray this on my skin and then blend everything out with my EcoTools Sponge. If you watch any of the videos that I am doing my makeup in it, you will see that step, and you guys have already seen this 1,000 times. Absolutely one of my favorites, and I continue to repurchase. Okay, my last skincare product is also from Origins. This is from their Original Skin line. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells amazing. It is the matte moisturizer with willow herb, and mine is completely empty. I actually only still have this because I was saving it for an empties video that I'm going to be filming soon. It just smells so good. This and the GinZing line are my favorite as far as how they smell. Actually, just in general, I love a lot of products from both of these lines. I love this because it is a gel moisturizer, so it will not clog your pores if you're acne prone. It's not going to create acne for you. It's also super lightweight. It sinks into your skin so quickly, and it also is a matte moisturizer, so it keeps your skin a little more matte than a lot of the other moisturizers that I've tried that make your skin look dewy right off the bat. This kind of like almost dries down and it doesn't make your skin look greasy. So if you have acne prone skin or oily skin in general, I highly recommend this. But I also love the GinZing one. Actually, I have it right here. This is the GinZing gel moisturizer. This is the one I'm currently using, and it's just this really nice gel consistency. So I highly recommend, if you have oily skin, to get a gel moisturizer. Both of these are absolutely amazing, but if you are more oily, I would say try the matte moisturizer out. Okay, let's talk about some lip products. First up is, I'll just show you what I'm wearing right now. This is from Maybelline. This is the Super Stay Matte Ink in 05 Loyalist. This is a very interesting liquid lipstick. It's very liquidy, but I just love the color of it, which is why I continue to wear it. It is a little bit of a sticky formula. It still doesn't feel like it's dried down, and I've had it on for probably about 45 minutes. So I just love the color. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I will continue to wear this. It is definitely not my favorite lip formula, but the color is just so good. So I do still wear this quite a bit. And then I have from bareMinerals the matte lipstick in the shade Flawless. This is a really good shade for fall. It's like a really nice berry shade. So I still love this. I wear it more in the winter. You guys know I'm such a nude lip girl that it's not very often that I stray away from that. So when I do, I have like a few colors that I really like, and this is one of them, and I still really love this one. And then lastly from NARS, this is the Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Stripped. And this is like, it's almost like a lip topper, but it's a really nice nude. So you can see a close-up of all three of those shades. But this is a velvety lip product. I'm actually just gonna put some on right now. So as you can see, it's super, super light. This basically just makes your lips like almost more slippery, and I just really love the like super nude color of it. So it's so, so, so comfortable. If you just want like the smallest wash of color, but you want it to be a really comfortable wear, this is one of those products that's just amazing. I haven't tried any of the other colors, and I am curious to try them. I don't think I would wear anything bold in it because it doesn't dry down and it will just kind of slip all over your lips. So I would say be careful if you try a bold color, but as far as like the nude colors, highly, highly recommend. I have 4 products left. 2 of them are eyeliners and 2 are mascaras. I think I had an eyeliner and mascara in each my August and my October favorites. So first up is from Maybelline. This is the Curvitude liner. Actually, I believe I did a full video on this one, but it has this really interesting curved shape. And at first I thought it was gonna be hard to use, but it's actually super easy because you can kind of go in straight with your hand instead of going in like this. It kind of curves for you. So if you're a beginner, this is a really, really good liner. I also like how pigmented it is, and you can get like a thick line, you can get a super precise line. Okay, I'm doing the worst job ever right now. But anyway, it's really, really black. It dries down matte. It doesn't budge, and you can get that really, really black line. And then the other one, the other eyeliner is from Stila. This is the Stay All Day waterproof liquid liner. I love this applicator. This again, you can do that thick line, you can do a really thin line. So this one is the Stila and this is the Maybelline Curvitude. I think both of them are amazing. The Stila one is waterproof. I don't know if this one says that it is. It doesn't say on here, but I would say I probably get more use out of the Stila one now, but I still really love this one, and I think that if you're a beginner, this might be a really good way to practice doing a winged liner. All right, lastly, we have 2 mascaras. The first one is from Essence. This is the Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. This is the one in the purple packaging, and it just has this curved wand, and this is just a really great, just kind of like everyday mascara. It will really help separate and lengthen your lashes. It will stay curled. It's just a really good one, and it's so affordable from the drugstore. And then the other one is from Stila. This is the Extreme Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I love this. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras ever. It has a nice hourglass wand, and this one again will coat every single lash. It will give you that nice, like almost fake looking lashes, the really dramatic lashes. I'm just obsessed with this one. I love, love, love it. I would say this is in my top 5 mascaras of all time. Alrighty guys, those are all of my favorites from last fall. I'm impressed that I still use almost all of these on a very, very regular basis. A lot of them I have purchased multiple times. So yeah, I feel like that's like a pretty good indication that they were really, really, truly favorites of mine. Let me know down below in the comments a product that you have loved for at least a year, something that you just cannot get enough of and you didn't realize that you were gonna have such a long love affair with it. Let me know down below what you've been loving. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.